Hey my lovies, welcome back to the Real SA Trends. My love, here's an update of what happened tonight on Muvhango. Things are not going so well for Vutshilo financially, as you know that his father has disowned him and cut him financially. So Vutshilo is struggling to settle the hotel bill. He has tried to reach out to Ndani and Hosi for help, but he hasn't been able to raise enough funds. He even stole the ring he bought, the engagement ring rather, he bought for gugu and sold it, but still akakwazanga ukuthi erase imali yanele so that he can settle his bill. Later, Gugu overheard Ndani and Shiz talking about how difficult life is financially, especially for Vutshilo after his parents has cut him off and disowned him. And Gugu later suggested that Vutshilo should come over by her place, of which Vutshilo did, went to Gugu's house with a suitcase full of clothes, and Gugu suggested that maybe Vutshilo should move in with her and baby Minentle, because she won't be able to visit Vutshilo at the hotel, of which I thought that was just a strategy to invite Vutshilo over, since she knew that Vutshilo was actually struggling financially. But Vutshilo did try to play it cool and pretended as if everything was okay on his side. He didn't actually show or tell Gugu that he was actually struggling, or he does actually need some help. Even when Gugu asked Vutshilo why he was moving around with a suitcase full of clothes, he lied and said he was actually taking her laundry taking his clothes to the laundry rather, and like Gugu could tell it was all lies, because she knew, or she overheard Ndani Shiz talking about how difficult things have been for Vutshilo. On the other hand, mpho is not happy with how Imani is taking care of baby Kinosi. On tonight's episode, baby Kinosi has been giving Imani James a difficult time. The child was crying non-stop, even after they took the child to the hospital, to the doctor rather, but they didn't find any problem with the child. The child was still crying non-stop, and Imani had reached a point where she didn't know what to do, and she was exhausted and tired. So when mpho came over to visit Imani decided to leave the child crying unattended. Even when mpho asked why emziba umntwana, Imani said it's a good thing so that ingane izokwazi ukuyifundisa, ukuyithulisa, of which that didn't sit well with mpho. It's even got worse when baby Kinosi cried until he fell down. Mpho was very angry, and wamtshela Imani ukuthi maybe if you did attend the child when he started crying, the child was not going to fall, because manje ngoba umntwana esewile awazi, maybe useyilimazile or something. And mpho was really angry and disappointed at Imani. She was angry in such a way that even when she went home, she told Utenda how disappointed and angry she is at Imani for not taking care of the baby, or taking good care of the child. Utenda did try to calm mpho down, telling mpho that maybe James Imani have been having a hard time, because even him, when he went to see James in the office, he did find James sleepy. That means that the two are really exhausted. But mpho felt like that was just an excuse, which was not even good enough. So yeah, my love, that's basically what happened, especially with the Imani and mpho and Gugu and Vutshilo. So yeah, my love, for more soap teasers and breakdown on your favorite soapies, please do remember to subscribe, and I love you all. See you on my next one.